Imagine the surprise and stress of submitting your tax return, only to have it rejected because a duplicate filing was already received by the Internal Revenue Service. It is a confusing and often alarming situation, but please know that it is a problem with a clear path to resolution, and you are not alone in facing it. If your tax return is rejected for duplicate filing, it almost always means that someone else has used your Social Security number to file a fraudulent tax return. The immediate and most crucial step is to contact the Internal Revenue Service Identity Protection Unit. Do not attempt to refile your return electronically. This situation arises because the Internal Revenue Service tax processing system is designed to accept only one legitimate tax return per Social Security number each year. When a return is filed using your Social Security number, and then you attempt to file your own, the system flags the second submission as a duplicate. This mechanism, while frustrating in this instance, is in place to prevent multiple fraudulent refunds from being issued using the same identifier. To resolve this, you must take specific actions. First, do not try to e-file again. Instead, you will need to print your tax return and attach Internal Revenue Service Form 14039, which is the identity theft affidavit. Clearly indicate on the form that your return was rejected as a duplicate. You should then mail your paper tax return, along with Form 14039 and any supporting documents, to the Internal Revenue Service. Make sure to send it to the appropriate address for your state, which you can find on the Internal Revenue Service website. While waiting for the Internal Revenue Service to process your paper return, which can take several months, it is also wise to monitor your credit reports and consider placing a fraud alert with the major credit bureaus. A key proactive step you can take for future tax seasons is to request an Identity Protection Personal Identification Number, often called an IP PIN. This is a 6-digit number assigned by the Internal Revenue Service that helps prevent identity thieves from using your Social Security number to file fraudulent federal income tax returns. Only you and the Internal Revenue Service should know your IP PIN, adding an extra layer of security. Remember, Form 14039 is your official way to inform the Internal Revenue Service that you are a victim of identity theft related to your taxes. Dealing with a duplicate filing rejection is undoubtedly stressful, but by following these steps carefully, you are taking effective measures to protect your financial identity. Be diligent in completing the necessary forms and patient with the process, as the Internal Revenue Service works to verify your information and process your legitimate tax return. Your proactive response is essential to securing your tax future.